Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Horler and I'm here with Mortiz Zimmerman of Hybris. I'm at the Bank of One event hosted by Finextra, SAP and Intel. Thank you for joining me. Banking isn't the first industry to be disrupted. So where can banks look to for inspiration to tackle this challenge?
I would think of two industries immediately. When it comes to investing in becoming customer-centric, when it comes to leveraging digital technologies for customer engagement, I would look for retail. Retailers have had a similar experience already since quite a couple years, might be great examples. And when it comes to leveraging digital technology in a context of a highly regulated industry, I would look at airlines. Airlines are, of course, probably even more regulated than banks. Of course, if you imagine a plane crashing, that would be a huge disaster. But nevertheless, they have digitalized almost all of their customer-facing processes successfully.
Will branch and in-person banking be redundant in the digital world?
Well, things are going to change. A lot of things you can probably do on your mobile, you can do on a website, where you don't need a branch. And increasingly, customers don't go to the branch anymore, we all know that. But I believe, and we've seen this in these other industries that I just talked about as well, Omni-channel is actually the winning strategy. So I think branches and the employees in the branches, they still have a future. They just have to concentrate on what they're best at. So for example, being a trusted advisor, helping with the explanation of a really complex banking product. It's certainly not going to be going through a 15-step form together with the customer and checking the boxes. That's probably something that's going to happen digitally increasingly.
So how can banks work with fintechs to realize the Bank of One vision?
Well, this is all about a lot of experimentation. The future is not super clear yet. We all know it's coming, but we don't know what it's going to look like in full detail. So it's about establishing an idea of an area where you can do experiments, where you can also fail, where you can go beyond sort of like the traditional organizational model that maybe has served banks successfully in the last 20, 30 years. And so that's maybe a good idea for fintechs because they can do maybe a little bit more risk, they maybe have some new fresh ideas. At the same time, once they get past their product market fit, they also are longing for the things that banks have. They need access to a lot of capital, maybe they need a license to please the regulator. All those kind of things can also be fruitful for the fintechs. So it's not only the banks benefiting, it's the fintechs as well. And ideally, if the fit is fantastic, maybe down the road it could be even more than a partnership.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.